Washington Kaseke. I'm a sustainable environmental practices advocate working for the city of Johannesburg, but I also work with quite a number of international organizations that are concerned with performing sustainable practices that ensure that we do not destroy the environment or cause an extinction of the species that we have, be it animals, for example. Thank you. Literally speaking, when you say global warming, one should think of a situation whereby we're moving from something that we have called is normal. We call this situation is normal, and there is some changes that have been noticed. Hence, it's now called global warming. It means there is so much heat that is coming from the sun, and because of the human activities that we perform, things like deforestation, cutting of trees, things like burning of fossil fuels, they go into the atmosphere and they form sort of a blanket that traps the heat so that the heat doesn't go back to the sky. And this is what causes global warming in brief and layman's terms.
Take us through the purpose of deforestation.
Deforestation has got a contribution when it comes to global warming. As you know, for example, when we look at human beings, we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. Trees, contrarily, they use carbon dioxide to grow and to produce fruits, and they produce the oxygen that we breathe in. So if there is deforestation, it means that the carbon dioxide that we have in the atmosphere is not getting absorbed, and it contributes to the formation of that layer, the blanket layer that I spoke about, that causes, what do you call it, the heat that bounces from the ground, from the earth, not to go back, and it stays closer to the earth, thereby affecting our temperatures.
Take us through your cooperation to combat or survive this matter.
There is quite a number of organizations I think you might be aware, you might have heard, and might have participated maybe in some way. When we talk of afforestation, which is the opposite of deforestation. Deforestation is the clearing of trees. When we talk of afforestation, we're talking of planting of trees. Now, we have got like the National Tree Planting Day. For example, this year we have got School Planting Day, which is scheduled for the 28th of July, and the National Tree Planting Day is scheduled for the 30th of July. These are some of the practices and innovative ways that human beings have come up with to counteract the activities that we perform that contribute to the destruction of the ozone layer and also contributing to effects of global warming.
How can this matter be solved?
The main contribution, like we said, when we look at activities that are performed by human beings, for example, when we look at, let's take for example, the process of urbanization. Before there was Joburg City, this used to be kind of a bush and with trees everywhere. But when urbanization came in, they cleared all those trees to make way and make room for construction of roads, infrastructure, construction of houses, etc., you name it. So we also need to think of ways now to say, when we cut down a tree, we eliminate one tree for purposes of performing whatever activities we need for infrastructural development. Let's also think of ways to plant another tree to replace such a tree so that we don't suffer the negative effects of global warming.